we in?
Erectile dysfunction.
Wow, look at the camera.
It's slipping up a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 36 of Bards of New York. We are so excited to have you all here today. As always, we have a few. Sound good, Dan? Are we chill? Are we gooch?
I didn't even look. I was trying to get the music to work.
I just want to double check before I really
sound great.
All right.
I'm sure someone will tell us if we don't.
All right. So, welcome everybody. Glad to be here. Let's go ahead and begin a few announcements before we begin today's session. Now, for those of you who don't know, or just a friendly reminder for those of you who do, next week is going to be our season finale of this season of Cordia. So tune in, mark your calendars. It's going to be depending on what happens today, a crazy stream. Either way, I think it's going to be crazy.
It's going to be 9 hours.
It's not going to be 9 hours, but we'll see. And then we will be starting a new season, not next week, but the week after, with our wonderful The Champ being the DM, and more info to come on that.
Yes.
Neat. Also, I will say, I'm battling a little bit of a head cold, so if I'm a little sniffly or kind of have a nice nasal register today, it's because the Zycam hasn't fully kicked in yet. So it's coming.
But when it does.
I'm gonna TPK this whole party. Ava's told me.
He laughs.
She said if
Also,
you don't do
it's my birthday.
Yay!
It is little boy's birthday. I am 26 years old.
You don't need to.
Cheers.
Rest
Why
in
can't I
peace,
tell
health
they're my
insurance.
friends?
I don't
man?
know, Woody. Sometimes we gotta
I
be
can't
wary
take
of
you-
what you say and what you don't say on this goddamn
Take a fucking
stream.
drink.
That's fair. Cheers to a birthday, my friends.
Mm-hmm.
One more time around. Dude.
Come on.
My social security number is
4
5
4
1.
4
I'm gonna
4
stop
4
there.
4
Were
4
those the two
4.
real first numbers?
Yeah, but come on.
Woody. What?
Okay, the first two numbers
Just
of the social
stop!
security isn't
Just
gonna
stop!
do anything.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
tell that to Anonymous.
to be fair, mine and Rachel's are like 5 the same, and then it ends
Alright,
with a couple.
let's,
Yeah. So like,
let's
if you
end
if
the
you
conversation about social security numbers. I'll take it.
Dan, odds you say the first three letters of your social security number.
1 in
No.
1,000.
First three letters?
The first three words.
One in
Ladies and
1,000.
gentlemen,
1 in 1,000.
Let's
Like
Let's
Kevin's
get going.
kicking in.
No, that should be 1 in 10 because it's the first three letters. There are no letters in the social security number.
Dude, I mean, I don't trust
Okay,
Woody.
Can we fucking start the campaign? 'Cause we are lost already.
All right. That is the announcements for today. I don't think I'm forgetting anything other than the basic. Like, come join the Discord if you're listening and you haven't, or watching. We uploaded a bunch onto YouTube, or catching back up. That, and I will take the blame for that. I have been lazy on the uploads, and so a lot of them are going to lazy on the uploads. And I'm going to be catching up now that I have some more time on my hands. So, that being said, let's go ahead and jump back into the world of Cordia. Dan,
oh
could
shit.
you roll us that beautiful beam footage?
Good luck.
What's going on?
Good God, y'all.
Angel card.
Okay, so before we begin the recap, we're going to do an angel card. And since it's my birthday, Drew, can you have me pick the angel card? I know we did like the other week, but I want to do it.
Fucking disgusting.
It's my birthday. All right, I'm not looking.
Schlob, my orb.
I'm not looking.
On the orb.
I'm not looking.
Just say when you do it.
I'm peeking.
I'm peeking. When?
Thank you.
Oh, this is gonna be what my sinuses are in just a bit. Openness. The word of the day is openness.
Okay.
So, if any of y'all want to figure out what the hell that means for your characters, what are you opening?
The gates of Marvelhold are open to fucking conquest, apparently.
Apparently.
It's booty.
Oh my god. So, openness, that is the word of the day. Brought to you by the word.
Brought to you by Broma Seltzer.
Brought to you by the angels themselves.
Brought to you by Zycam. Our stream, sponsored by Zycam.
Whoa, we are not sponsored by Zycam.
We are not. Zycam,
Yet.
though, if you're listening, hit me up.
Hit me up.
Hey, if anything, here's what we'd like to be sponsored by: LaCroix, Domino's,
Mandy Patinkin.
and
Mandy Patinkin.
Mandy Patinkin. I feel like we could contact if we're being transparent.
I just don't.
He's on
so.
TikTok.
So? Yeah, great.
And we're on
Do you
TikTok
think-
now.
Do you
Oh,
think
on
that
TikTok.
I should just all of a sudden slide into his?
I
DMs
think you should
on
say, Mandy
TikTok?
Patinkin, we're all actors. We love your work. We
Come
do-
play D&D
Come
with
play
us.
D&D with us.
I would peek.
fair
If that,
enough.
okay, all right, we'll start the campaign
If
after.
Mandy Patinkin sits right here
I would peek.
between the two of us.
That's it. I mean,
I would peek.
I think I would go home after that. I'd be like, this is my
You
life
are
is-
home.
I'm
that's
good. This is your
No,
home.
like the place
Back
I
to-
was born.
Back to Toledo.
Yeah.
To the place I
To
was
the
born.
womb.
All right.
Oh.
I was like, I can start this life over now.
Domino's.
Mom and home.
Maybe not Domino's. Let's do
Are you writing that down? In the
nothing
notes?
against Domino's. Let's do
Okay.
like what do we want? Pizza?
No,
Hut?
it's Domino's.
Guys, I'm sorry. We
Probably
are.
Domino's.
It's my birthday and we're riding the high. So,
This is what I have to deal with every day.
hey,
What?
listen to me. As the camera pans back down to our nightmare crew, we recall the sense of stillness of being back on the water again, the gentle waves slapping up against the side of the hull. However, can you shut up? I'm sorry. However, that stillness was met with a sense of tension. The tension of waiting for the entity known as Ozymandias the Young to deliver the peace that was promised, the divine cartographer. As the crew with the K waited, and the very few who could rested, every hour seemed to go by like at a snail's pace. Until, early in the morning, Ozzy arrived with the package, and also a message that the whole of the Auric Enclave, coming out from the conclave,
Bruh.
is searching
Bruh.
for the nightmare,
You did that to yourself.
the ship
Every episode.
that they reside on. Learning this news, the crew with the K decided that it is the best to part ways with their ship and teleport to Marvelhold, the largest city within Cordia, where Rycroft Kane of House Vex resides. Before they could depart, though, their ship was attacked by a strike force from the Auric Enclave, led by the Cardinal herself. After a tight fight with the crew with a K, bested the Cardinal and her strike force, and then bid adieu to the Nightmare and the Captain Kira, and teleported just outside of the city walls of Marvelhold, where they were greeted by a field of carrion and a massive military camp to the west, besieging a city to the east.
Wah!
And that is what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. That is where we pick back up.
Listen to me.
So, just to set the scene, so you guys know what you're looking at. You guys to your east, surrounding the whole city, you see military camps. The bulk of it, though, is to the west, and that is what you see. Marvelhold, though, you see its walls are high, and you see as you kind of like look at it a bit, the camps are west of you, the walls are east of you. Scorch marks, a few like pocked scars into the stone walls of Marvelhold, and kind of just around you, probably the closest group of them, maybe approximately. I'm gonna say let's go 50 yards is a group of individuals dressed in tabards with the star sigil, the sigil of Marvelhold, the 5-pointed star. And as you guys back to teleporting, you see this group 50 yards away from you kind of look up and see you all.
No.
And we hear one go, "Hey, wait there, who?" And you hear him kind of like call for the brigade.
I look at everyone and I go, now would be a good time to leave.
You don't have to worry about us. We mean you no harm.
And this guy kind of goes, "All right, well, just stay right there. Do not move. Don't reach for any weapons." And as he's saying that, you hear a...
Are they having a party?
No.
Is this how the city is?
No.
What are, if I look across the field of battle, what are the other colors?
Good question. Roll me a perception check.
Can we all do so?
Yeah, you all can. And it's with seeing, not you can't hear a sigil.
Natural 20, baby.
Oh,
Out the gate.
daddy!
Not that I would know what the fuck I was looking at, but
That's a fair point. You can tell me what colors they
I
are.
know exactly what colours they
It's
are.
shaped like a butterfly.
Maybe I've seen one of them. My
That's-
son's washed ashore wearing those colours.
I got a filthy 20.
Filthy 20? Okay, filthy
My
20.
favorite kind of 20.
Lilith.
I got a crit fail.
Ooh.
Nice.
Hi, bug.
Dirty 11.
Dirty 11. Ooh, it's filthy. You.
That's a nat 20 for a
Nat
total
20,
of,
okay,
you
got
that.
like, what? Fucking...
How he
But
knows
clever.
this information, or they know this information, have no idea, but we'll
Somebody
figure
washed aboard. Somebody washed...
yeah!
One of the myriad people who we've had...
I love that.
It's very like
Yeah.
Little Mermaid-esque.
Yeah. Except in this case...
Sexy 15.
They got-
Sexy 15.
they got 8.
Lilith, you're actually going to roll with advantage just because you're
Yes.
a literal
Total of a 25.
duchess.
Huh?
Or with
What?
double advantage?
She's
One and a
nervous
three.
right now.
One and a
Yeah,
three.
yeah.
You're like, damn, I didn't do this part of schooling.
My eyes, it burns. It burns.
I've never traveled this way.
Wow. So yeah, it's a
Oh my
total of
gosh,
25.
stomach ache.
Okay, so as you guys kind of stare to the middle, there's a few. There's a few banners that you see, kind of a section, a large gray wolf head. Another one you see is there's all the smaller banners, but the two big ones is a large gray wolf head and a mountain, a blue mountain with jagged peaks, and then it's a crowned mountain. There's a golden crown sitting at the peak of it.
So those are two separate.
Two separate,
Factions.
yeah. There's many other ones, like smaller ones, but there's two large, like if we were the UK flag and the American flag, if you will.
So one's a wolf head.
Yep.
And then a blue crowned mountain.
Mm-hmm. And then you do see one of a kind of a red field with this kind of this like kind of crossed eye, like it's an eye that has a cross through it.
One more time, sorry.
Red field, and it has in black, kind of like an all-seeing eye. But there's in the pupil there is like a cross through it, like almost like an Orthodox cross, or actually probably not less Orthodox, more like Lillardy. Ah, thank you for the sub. Did not scare
Thank
me
you,
as much as I think it
Nemi.
would.
It's
Thank-
the drugs.
It's that
drug.
You, Kallias, recognize the red field sigil the most.
Okay.
Every once in a while, you'd have a ship that you would bring in to the island, and these people would say that they are from the military city of Nath. It is
Okay.
one of the city-states, powerful city-states, one of the two powerful city-states on the island nation of Redan. And as a whole, you guys also know the Crowned Mountain. That is the sigil of the kingdom for the. I'm just gonna make sure I say this correctly. It's we haven't been here for a long. The Confederate Republic of Godwin.
This is the mountain.
The mountain with the crown, yes. And then the large gray wolf head
Somebody's been playing there.
Uh,
Crusader Kings.
is from the Liege's sigil of the Jarldom of Borgen.
What?
Huh?
Borgen.
Who did a what?
Borgen. Borgen. Jarldom. Jardom of Borgen. Borgen.
Is the
So
O umlauted?
You can absolutely do
The
umlaut on the O.
Redfield
Dugan.
crossed out is Radon.
Is one of the city-states within
Okay.
Radon.
I would relate
which
that.
is
to
math.
certainly.
Like math, but with an N.
How do you spell that again?
So only Kallias saw
Which
this?
one?
The last one.
Oh, Jarldom, Jarldom of OF, Borgen, Borgen. Borgen. An umlaut over the O,
Is that
if
where
you
you're
will.
from?
You would know the Jarldom. The seat of the Jarldom, which is where you hail from, is Vargerheim. Vargerheim is
Vargerheim.
just south of
Vargerheim.
the Svarterholt, which is where you're from, the Black Forest.
What happened to your accent?
Why don't you?
Y'all are gonna meet other
Oh,
people.
damn
from-
it, you caught me. Wow.
Long game.
So, those are the sigils you see. So it seems like that military party is made up of the kingdom, the northern kingdom, the Jarldom of Borgen, the Confederate Republic of Godwin, and at least a portion of the now unified island nation of Redan.
Split decision.
There are a lot of people. This is a lot of groups against Marvelhold here.
I don't think we should. We have a mission to do,
Yes,
and I think if we get into the city, we'll find out more about what's happening.
but let us not get involved. Maybe I think we are on too tight of a timeline.
Do you know Rycroft is in Marvelhold?
That's what we were told.
Then we should go into Marvelhold.
Aye. We can always come back out.
Thump, 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 thump. You guys see this kind of thumping. Thump, 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 thump. Coming out of a small gate on the walls. They open up just enough, and a squad of mounted riders come riding out and sally out towards you.
Riders of Rohan.
Riders of Rohan! No, but yes.
But yes.
And the ground starts to shake. You guys hear Rittenhouse go, so, what's the play?
Oh, it's our story. That's a good question.
We are
Just try and travel.
travelers.
Yeah, we just wanted to go to Marvelhold. Didn't
Tourists?
realize we'd be
Yes.
teleporting into a war.
Wait, you could say you are an emissary, because Marvelhold is, if I remember, Marvelhold is a part of the Amber Kingdom, which so is Revan. You can say you're a delegate from Revan.
And we are your
Servants.
your squad.
Retainers.
If we
Yes.
want to start this on a lie, then yes.
Is it a lie though?
Is it?
I would say so.
I don't
would-
know.
Would you be lying?
A smaller lie would be that we're travelers and we have no intention.
Small lies are
Yeah,
just
you know
common.
what? Let's go with that. And if they're like, no, then we can bust out the big guns and go, well, you caught us. We're actually doing this, but we wanted to be
On the down
honest."
low.
Yep,
Agreed.
exactly.
Secret,
Yeah,
hush,
yeah.
hush.
So
yes,
we-
that's a
we
good
are-
idea.
Okay. Well,
I'm sweating.
Lilith,
That's
you
all
take the
you.
lead. As the riders approach, you see it's a seemingly like a whole squad of 20 riders that sallied out to meet you. Ground shaking, they have holding these spears, some have bows at the ready, and kind of take a two-ringed semicircle around you. And the arrow riders kind of are doing a little bit more of like a small trot, just to kind of keep moving around, keeping an eye on you. And the mounted speared riders, some of them lower their spears, just not in like a super aggressive way, but a cautious way. And then you see a captain ride up, get off, take off their helmet, and say, a halfling. They were riding as they get off the saddle, there's a contraption that can make them ride a larger horse, and looks at you all. Who are you? Why have you come upon the no man's land?
Oh, sorry, we're just tourists. We were hoping to visit the great city of Marvelhold. We didn't realise that there was this happening. We don't keep up with the news that much. All we want to do is go into the city and buy some tchotchkes.
Roll me a deception check with disadvantage. Y'all are armed to the fucking teeth,
And they're at war.
Oh, that's
and you
not
just
great.
teleported here.
Yeah.
double
That's
that.
fair.
As you, well, let me hear what you.
I mean, not
Not
so great,
Okay.
but I am proficient, so that's a 12.
Well, as you're speaking, I'm just gonna let my eyes flash a little bit, flicker my fingers, and channel a little bit of that wild magic to bend luck. And I'm gonna roll a d4 to add to the score.
Okay.
What are you doing? Nothing.
It's only, unfortunately, it was a 1.
So 13.
13.
Team. Your lie is interesting but unconvincing. So why don't you tell me why 6 heavily armed individuals just happen to appear here?
I am an emissary from the city of Revan, and these are my retainers, and we were trying to come in secrecy to discuss diplomatic options with the city and with all of you.
Do you have a writ to prove this?
I have a ring from the Queen, or not the Queen, the Duchess, and I show them my family ring.
Have you ever described your family ring?
Family ring is silver, and it has the imprint of a skull on it that can also be used as a wax seal. And it's got the it's basically a mimic of the flag of Revan.
With the two feather one.
Mhm.
That one, yeah. Kind of walks up. And everybody's still pretty much trained on you. Take a second. Roll me a persuasion now, and I'll let you do it with advantage since you have kind of played that card.
Yeah, do a different die.
Well, actually.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Oh, okay. Visible from across the table.
Then, as a segue, it's now
Total of 26.
as he kind of looks at it and kind of inspects the ring for a second, Ember, you get a small breeze comes by, and now it's a nice kind of warm summer breeze, midday right now, and you smell like cooking from your homeland, and it just kind of makes you feel cozy, coming from the camps behind you, and you get a mode of inspiration.
Nice.
Okay, thank you.
But
Thank you.
he is examining the ring, takes it in, goes, all right, well, I'll have to bring you straight to one of my superiors, and maybe they can sort this out, but hands it back to you. All right, Asher, go ride back, grab some horses for them so we can go back. You see one of the spearmen nod and rides off. A moment passes in silence. They just all, spears still lowered, watching you. The trotting kind of stops, and they've kind of rested, but they still have. They're not trained, but bows at the ready.
Are we in danger? Not from you. I mean from the fact that we're in a literal battlefield. This was not our plan to show up right here.
Yes. Unfortunately, with the troop movement of when Revan sent their troops here to bolster our garrisons because the talks of acquisition were going not as smoothly. Now, the Godwin Republic, they brought their troops to the border. We had our troops there, but as a preemptive strike, they have now besieged Marvelhold, raiding some farm village as well on the way, and unfortunately we were caught relatively off guard, so we tried to sally out to meet their vanguard, but as you can see, and looks towards the field of carrion that is surrounding you all, was unsuccessful in breaking the siege.
Forgive me. My common is not quite good. And as simply retainer, helper, I was not fully aware of the situation. How did this begin?
You have not filled him in.
Them.
There wasn't time.
Filled them in, sorry.
There wasn't time. We left in quite a hurry, and as you can see, we didn't really plan out where we were landing.
Been busy.
Yes, well, there's been discussions of a unification of Cordia, and the Amber Kingdom has been the chief among to want to spearhead this unification and bring a rule of law and true law throughout Cordia, but the western and northern kingdoms are reluctant, and to the point where they have now taken this as an act of war, breaking the truce.
I thought that was the music.
This is the last thing we need to be involved in. Like the literal last thing. Okay.
Into the city, talk to Rycroft.
Get the fuck out of here. Fake his death. Get the fuck out of here.
Moment passes and you see Asher come with 6 horses trailing behind. Saddles up. They all have very simple saddles on them. You guys can mount them as you wish. Mount. And they form a kind of... Is it protective to them? Protective to you?
Who's to say?
Who's to say? But they form around you, and they start moving and bringing you to the gate. Do you guys continue? Just follow, go with the flow.
No,
I just want to make sure.
Not jump off and
Make
get
a break for
trampled.
it. Takes the horse, bitch.
Where's the divine cartographer?
I do.
At some point during the ride in, I'll make sure my horse gets close enough to yours. Mate, do you think maybe as we enter the city, you might want to start holding the campus and thinking about Rycroft?
Right, mate. Perhaps I can do that.
Just to make sure we expedite this, because this is looking a right fucking mess.
I don't speak Shronic. Oh god, I wanted to say something. I don't know if that's how it works.
What are you guys talking about?
I feel like you have to use like something as the needle that is what you're looking for.
We don't know.
Have you
you're
been to the
right.
First time we saw it,
how do you,
that's
can I
what
do
happened.
that?
It's an attuned item.
How long does it take?
It takes an hour.
How long does it
Sure.
take to get to the gate?
It's not an hour, and this is not like rest.
Yeah.
So you
Damn
have
it.
to have at least a short rest to attune to this.
No, I haven't. So therefore,
When
I will do it next time.
When we first gave it to the pirate person,
Pirate person.
they took out the needle that was in it and put a shard of temporite. So I
That is
think
true.
that it needs is like finds like.
Great, that sucks.
So if we had his blood,
Wait.
Does
Just
it have to be
wait.
his blood?
Something of his, probably.
His name on paper?
It's not a
contract.
bad
Is this like
start.
a note? Like a note for work?
Do we have a copy of the contract?
I mean, we also don't. Maybe we don't need to use it to find him.
I don't
That's-
know if we do. I just thought
true.
it might make things swift.
People are willing to give you information for the right price.
That's true.
When they're not at war.
Okay.
I'll ask around once we're
As you make it to the gates, they open just ever so slightly, and you guys curl in. And on the inside of these walls, you see a city that is large. Largest city that definitely you have ever seen. Much larger than any city also you have seen. I don't know if you've ever been to Marvelhold. I don't think so.
No.
Definitely larger than you've seen. Camden Mesa was a big city. This dwarfs Camden Mesa.
It's like a mega city kind of deal.
This is the Manhattan.
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Like Jacksonville. This is a metropolis. This is the largest city in Cordia. It's made up of 7 total districts.
You don't hate this music?
No, I think this music is great. For
I like
entering
this music.
big
It's
city.
fun.
Yeah.
As you guys look around, there are these main thoroughfares, and as you they're leading you through. The captain kind of fills you in and explains. So there's 5 districts. Each different point of the star is a different district and houses a different part of the city. Then there are 2 inner districts as well. There is the Palace District, which is the beating heart of Marvelhold, and then there is also the High District, which is what surrounds the Palace District. Now, the inner keep of the Palace District is closed and unavailable for any sorts of visitors. And it kind of stops for a second. If there is a moment where the walls are breached, I would say make a run for the inner districts. Because we can close those up, and maybe we could last a little longer in there. Now,
This is bleak.
What is the king and the queen doing?
you would know this. Marvelhold does not
Oh,
have a king.
I thought that
or
was where
queen.
King Kilpis.
It's a lord merchant.
Oh.
Kelp, like
Where's King Kilpis?
King. Well, his title is not a king. It is the king equivalent of the Amber Kingdom.
Duke Kelp.
But the title that it is called is Lord Kilpis, or even some people would even say Regnum Kilpis.
Time to control F.
Rectum?
Regnum.
I'm only hearing rectum.
Guys,
Hey, Woods, you do this to yourself.
You really do.
Regnum is Latin.
thank
so-
you, Will. Thank you.
But you chose it.
It's a no. I'm saying
Yeah,
it's
and
you
so
know who
it's-
we
so
are.
is Anus.
True,
basically
true,
the
true.
Lord of Marvelhold or Lady of Marvelhold is like Lady Merchant or Lord Merchant, and then the King that has now been kind of styled because once they unified these three duchies of the Amber Kingdom is Regnum.
I
That is the
have
title.
his official title given here. McBell Kilpis, that's his name, right?
Miguel, yeah.
Miguel Kilpis, Warden of Marvelhold, High Merchant King of the Amber Cascades. is
Yes,
what
that's another that is also styled.
So if I call him the king, that's fine.
That is fine. Yes. I apologize. I was just making sure.
Oh
that you
my
know
God!
different
What
stuff.
was his name again?
He was the fucker that hired the changeling.
What?
He was involved in it. We're
No,
not sure.
no. We were in the woods, in the
Uh-huh.
jungle. We were assaulted by a changeling who was in your
Fake
form.
Ryujin.
Oh,
Or
right.
Ordered-
real
who
Ryujin.
was
We never actually figured
Literally
that out.
ordered to retrieve the Leviathan's
Fucking love
idol
that would be.
by the King of the Amber Kingdoms, Miguel Kilpis, Warden of Marvelhold, High Merchant King of the Amber Cascades. He directly did that. That was on the note. It was an order by him.
But the Lord Merchant is interested in like random collectible items. It might have just been that he had heard of it and he wanted to know if it was real, and so he sent somebody.
It seems a little strange,
Well, everything
I
would be
think
strange.
yes. Let's keep our heads on a swivel.
given that both of the Leviathan, the serpent sibling duo, have been intrinsically linked with Temporite. It seems a bit odd to all of a sudden have some assailant searching for it.
I think maybe then we don't. Not that we'll ever see. I look at the person standing around us. Can you leave?
I'm sorry. I'm to keep a close eye on.
I
all
would
of
like you to leave
until I
now.
drop you off to my superiors.
Can you
I'm.
shut your ears for a second then?
Okay,
I don't know how one shuts their ears.
By putting your ears over.
I'll
we'll
take
talk about
them
this
over.
later.
I'll
But
take
yes,
them off.
let's keep our heads on a swivel.
Yeah, you've been saying a lot of words that I also don't understand. So
That's great.
yeah, I just live here.
I just live here.
You ride for a bit and takes you. It seems like you're circumnavigating the city. There's like an inner thoroughfare that kind of rings the city, and then there's like basically like if we're talking about roads and highways, like there's one for each each arm of the star, and then there's kind of a pentagon thoroughfare, and then there's little thoroughfares that go into the inner district. There's an inner wall that leads into the high district and the palace district.
So like kind of Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I mean,
Bossing
it's
Say.
Bossing
Say.
Say, yeah, as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
It's you have the
The
inner
walled
key,
ringed
or
city
also
is-
even also like King's Landing.
You understand that
I
right
know
now?
what Bossing Say is.
Yeah, Dan, way to go! Those at home, we're making Dan do his first watch through of Avatar: Last Airbender.
My cabbages.
So, finally you get to this large, kind of imposing marble building. You get off your horses, they're taken away, and the captain of this squad says, "All right, come follow me. I'll lead you to a chamber where my superiors will then come and meet you, lead you up, and you enter this big, imposing, like very, in a way, it looks very authoritarian, but in a way, especially for you, there's a little bit of familiarity to it, to like the structure and the society and all that, but where Revan is a bit more artsy with it, there's more of like curves and arches. Marvelhold is a lot of like straight angles. It's more of a hard angle city. because of stars. Really kind of leans into that. So a lot of like, there's no real natural curves to this place.
Sort of like 17th century Paris.
Yeah.
that
Oh,
way.
that's a great version. That's a
Yeah,
great way to
like
think of
really
like
angular.
how the streets are lined, how they look. That's a great analogy. Yeah. So, as you are led into this large kind of first antechamber, it's like a large kind of hallway with pillars, and there's doors off the sides all around. You see guards milling about. There's a lot of energy and movement going on. You're led to this antechamber to the side, one of the first doors to your left, and it is a blank sitting room. A couple small, don't look very comfortable couches, but settees and couches and cushions, and you see that there is a basin of water and also a basin of wine as well, or a carafe of wine with very simple goblets. And he says, "This, I will go find my superior, and they will come and find you. We did not know we had another delegation coming, so we have to go take every precaution."
Has the first
Screw that,
delegation
Rihanna.
arrived yet?
Yes, they are currently within the High District, planning out the siege.
I guess.
Do you know where they are so that we can meet up with them and discuss?
Until you are verified by my superiors, I will not disclose any more information.
Is there anyone with this dude?
There's a guard at the door, so he's kind of like stepped in, let you guys come in. There's guards on the other side, doors open. This is what he's saying right here.
Just want to go in and kill a guy and leave.
Really quick. We tie this dude up, take out the guards.
I was literally about to say,
Fucking leg it.
I was literally about to say, I just take out my sword and slice it.
No, don't kill the dude.
Do we want to tie
He
him
just
up,
lives here.
body him, tie him up, whack the guards, take their uniforms, and go?
Yes.
Well, then we
Somebody.
may be
Guys.
causing an international incident.
Guys.
I feel like we
already
already
have,
have.
This is
and
a bad idea.
we're already in a bad
6
idea.
weeks from
Let's
Sunday.
play this out. Let's play this out.
Is that implying that there's 7 days in the week?
You know what? I've never given thought to the
6
etymology
ways
of the
from
phrase
six
six
ways
ways
to
from
raise
Sunday.
Monday.
Amber, you were gonna say something?
That's kind of
I feel like this halfling sitting there and he's like looking at you guys, and you all having the most like intense eye like dash at each other in conversation.
If we play nice and wait, it'll all pan out. We'll be able to move about Marvelhold. We find what we need, and if we need to lay low for a week, I can bamf us out.
If we don't get verified, though.
What do you mean if we don't get verified?
Blue check mark.
It will be
hard
fine.
as hell
There
to
are
get.
multiple ways to go through the situation. Figure it out.
Okay.
But yeah, if we go aggro, then we're gonna have those 5 helmets on our screen, like in Assassin's Creed. They're all gonna be red.
We need
You can hear
time.
the horn like.
So plan B. We'll do plan A first then.
I think it's more like Plan D.
necessary. We'll go to plan C.
We need to get out of this area
last thing
because what we need to do first is to find Ryujin.
Nice goes, chums up, let's do this.
If he's the next person to fucking walk through that door, fine. But until then,
Y'all whip out your future weapons and start ganking everybody.
oh, don't get me wrong.
That's fine.
We'll make it
Uh,
out.
If we have these, when we get verified, then we'll have more ability to move throughout the city in a way that not everyone in the city can.
More opportunities
You're
for
right,
collabs.
Votes
You're right.
votes to
With our
votes
verification.
to kill everyone in this room.
Not yet.
I don't think that
Are
this
you
can be a
unhinged?
moment.
I have to.
You
I know.
unhinged?
Like, are you okay, Leonidas?
I just want
Leonidas
to
says
get
that
to where we
the halfling
are.
goes.
Leonidas is like, look, we came here for a reason, and if there's people
I
in our
guess-
way,
Here's
That's-
my reasoning now.
that is-
Now that I've been convinced, if we play this way, it'll be easier in the end. If we kill some people, people will be after us. Then we'll have to kill
people
more
are
people.
already after
We
us.
do not have enough vitality currently to do any of this.
Ixnay on the hit point A.
Oh, I'm fine. What? Actually, I'm at the lowest. But
That's what I'm saying.
So,
Not doing well.
there is refreshments as far as we can ration for you over there. And points towards the wine carafe. And please, I will be as quick as possible because if this is truly once we get verified, we will bring you to the higher council to give information that you need to give, whatever that is.
Do you have any doctors or people who can heal? It's a hard journey here.
Yes, I could maybe bring in a cleric or two.
Please.
Yes.
Please.
Are they looking for work?
Yeah.
Are they looking for a group to travel with?
They freelance?
Yeah.
Okay, so leaves, door closes. You guys are now alone in the room.
No. 100% no.
Look.
It is not...
Let me say my piece and then I won't say anymore.
No, I know exactly what you're going to say.
I don't think you do. I think when they come back in, we just kill them.
No,
Leonidas,
we spend this time coming up with a plan instead of just coming up with a plan for killing people. We spend this time coming up with a plan for what we do once we're verified.
How
are we
does
gonna
that
get
mean?
verified? Yeah, what does that mean?
Oh, they're
We
just
come up with a plan now to do that as well. We have to figure it out.
Best thing to do for the longest point is to play dumb.
Pull out my flute.
We are doing what we're doing. If there's confusion on their end, it's on their end.
Bureaucracy gets messy, it gets confusing.
Look. If we get separated, look. If shit hits the fan, I'm gonna start hitting something. I'm
But
sorry.
Leonidas, that does no good. And in
That
a city,
only
it's
makes
more
more shit
complicated.
hit the fan. And maybe a little bit of blood too.
Look, what happens if they're like,
Expendable
all of
movement.
you need to separate
Channeling
or something
power,
like
What does
that?
that
refresh
mean?
spell.
Means they're like, we need
social
all
points.
of you
Okay.
to
short rest.
to not be together, or they need us to
It's a
get
bonus action
apart.
each time.
Well, then you're going to have to go a little bit without fucking killing someone.
Come on, you're strong enough, or are you too weak to
Don't put that on me. Don't do that to me.
prove to us that you're strong enough to not kill somebody?
This is the faster and better way to get to your daughter.
Fine, but I won't say anything else. You go ahead and do the talking.
Good.
Great.
Leonidas, if you fight,
Someone's at the door. I won't kill anyone. Good luck.
Oh, it's your door. You can just come in.
So he pokes her head and goes, "Hi, y'all. How you doing?"
Oh god.
What the fuck is that?
And steps in. You see, dressed in like a very like a cleric tabard, like kind of like the septimanella like headscarf thing, but like looking good in it is our good friend Ember.
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
And she like closes the door and she's like, "I pulled a few strings. How y'all doing?"
Confused,
Confused.
mainly.
Yeah.
Also, can you heal?
I'm sorry, honey. Okay, just for that, you're last.
Wait, no,
I
I
was just making
Wait, I
sure.
wasn't supposed to speak anymore.
Goes to you first, and
Leonidas
she's like,
needs some healing.
and like kind of like grabs your shoulders and like touches your face a little bit. She's like, "You okay, honey?"
I'm managing.
Okay. Now, I'm glad you're okay. I kept a little bit of an eye. I was on the island when all the shit went down, and I was having a nice bit of fish and chips, and then boom, everybody was going crazy. So, glad y'all okay. Now, so, I'm here to help. So, that wine is terrible. I got some sweet tea, so don't worry about it. And pulls out, just kind of like, almost from like nowhere, conjures this jug of this beautiful brown liquid. And he's like, help yourselves. It'll make you feel better. Go on ahead. Take some time, okay? Now, what are y'all trying to do in here?
Honestly, we just need to be able to get into Marvelhold and not have to worry about. We just need to get through this process.
Right.
We need
now,
to get through
We
immigration.
didn't realize this was happening. We didn't hear anything about this. Otherwise, we would have been more careful.
We would have done a number of other things.
Yeah, I heard a couple. What is part of that? They wear those silly hats. That
Town
guild.
crier.
Yeah, the guild that they had one over there in Sisonius, and they were screaming about all this troop movement and stuff like that. So, but unimportant now. So y'all want to just kind of get your way through here unabated?
I have a question.
Yes, Leonidas.
Do you know of a man? He's like 7 feet tall.
Sounds like a tall drink of water. Tell me more.
He's blonde, and he has 2 different colored eyes.
His name is Ryujin.
Oh, I didn't know we were saying his name. His name is Rycroft Clay.
Rycroft King. I don't know that name specifically, but
House Vex.
I do know that name. Don't know who Rycroft is, but I do know House Vex. They are an old family.
Can you tell us anything you know about House Vex?
House Vex comes from a long line of, oh god, they started off as these, they styled themselves Templars of some holy order that would rid the world of evil, and then were quickly tainted by said evil, and then purged themselves of evil. And it's all different evils from different stories, but from what I understand after that, they're just this very wealthy, prominent family that keep tabs on all of the political happenings here in Cordia. Well, mostly, truly, the material plane. And there's a lot of influence, a lot of specialities. Some have been the archmages of the Spire Academy. I think maybe a few hundred years ago, one was a sage. One of the first sage actually was a king.
What was their name?
Oh God. I don't remember. It was a woman. She had this short dark hair. I forget her name. Been a while ago, but
Been a while.
she was one of the first to go on and do that. Now I'm not too sure, but Rycroft, I mean, they always seem to have connections to anything. So what do you all want with Rycroft?
Do you know? Well, first let me ask. Do you know of a place that the Vex family has in Marvelhold?
Now they've had I know the old library used to be a mansion of theirs. Beautiful, beautiful place. But they since about, I think, last 100 years or so, they donated it to the city, and they have a place up in the foothills, a large estate up there, basically a small town. But pretty secluded from last I heard. But I mean, that was, maybe 100 years ago, so I'm not too sure.
It's a good place to start.
But I know there's a library there. I mean, the library is within the. You guys hear that horse? What the hell? That library is within the.
Did it just get more intense in this room?
What is that one? The where the walls are, the inner circle, not the fancy place, but the inner circle of the city.
The Upper District.
Yeah, the high district. That's it. Yeah. And if you go up there, there's a wonderful kind of like pita place up there. If you're hungry, and the stand has to be open, it's pretty close to the library. I'd highly recommend getting a snack.
Thank you.
Okay.
But drink some iced tea. It'll make you feel better.
Have we asked her about Ozymandias?
Oh no.
No, I don't think. I'm going.
Hey,
to
secrets don't make for good conversation.
I'm going
so.
to throw words and concepts out to you, and I'm sorry for the randomness of it. But
Oh, is this gossip? I love gossip.
We've been on
No,
a-
and she goes and pours a little bit of iced tea and like pulls a little flask out of her pocket and pours it in.
Is this
We
like
spill.
Halloween property?
We have had an educational time since we last spoke.
Very.
Aye.
It's putting it
Um,
mildly.
Mm-hmm.
In order to avoid other things, the community, Ozymandias.
Those are just names to me. I've never heard of the community. I mean, I've met a couple Ozymandiases. Ozymandii. I don't know.
Ozymandium.
Oh.
Do you know anything about? I know this is going to sound a little strange, but I feel like you may have heard stranger. People stationed on one of the moons.
Yeah, that's strange. No, I've never heard of that. No.
What? Nothing against you. But what do you know?
Which
I'm sorry.
Please.
You, sir, for that disrespect, you don't get to drink my iced tea.
Fine. I'm intrigued though, because you have been spoken in a way that seems like you know a lot of different things. Then we ask you different questions about people, and you don't seem to know anything.
Well, when you are a multi-planar being,
She's answered multiple
you
questions.
meet a lot of people, Leonidas. Now, I respect you, so I'm gonna let that slide. But I will say you lost your sweet tea privileges. Sorry. So I know Ozymandiai, but I don't know if the more descriptions for this individual. If you.
His
That's
name
fine.
is also Alec.
It was a shot in the dark.
Incubus.
Oh my God! You guys got tied up in Alec? Oh. we have a bit of a past, but nothing untoward or anything like that.
Did
But
he make you kiss him too?
well, I made him kiss me a couple times, you know what I mean? But that's not the point. But he is a wheeler and a dealer. And sometimes you have to be careful with the deals you make with him. Sometimes they are pretty straightforward. Now, don't tell me this is all because of a deal while you're here.
If it
It's more
was,
complicated than that, I think.
I mean,
It is, but we don't intend to follow through with said deal. Do you know what, in general, consequences would be of that?
He has some powerful friends.
Sure.
Not very smart friends, but powerful. And so I would just caution yourselves. The minute you stray from doing one of his deals, hell is to be paid.
Do you have any experience in faking deaths?
I haven't died in a few millennia, so no, I'm
You
sorry.
haven't helped anyone else
I don't
disappear
think
as
we'll
well?
be able to.
I mean, I've had people disappear, but you usually turn them into something else, like a wisp of wind, or I once had this one friend who's a lovely dust method now.
Ryujin, I feel like it is less about them getting confirmation and more about actual life leaving body.
I think they would know the difference.
Then, well, the next thing to do then is to just get friends that are more powerful than Ozymandias. But our first goal is to find Rycroft, and then from there we can
I
go.
think our first goal is to get past this verification, whatever it may be.
That's true.
Because if that goes south, then we have to carve our way out, and that poses a whole other set of problems.
Don't think it'll go south. Let's manifest that it's going to go well.
I love
Okay.
that. That's a great idea.
Thank you.
All right.
I will be so mad if
I'm going
someone
to take a
starts swinging.
big swig of the iced tea.
Okay. You gain whatever hit points you're missing. You regain half of that.
I drink iced tea too.
There's no way to drink a sparkling iced tea.
To get you all the way back up there.
Aimed at different properties.
Oh, you want
Rest.
spell? You say you want?
I really want. Health is not the issue here.
Unfortunately, no. This is not spell
Okay.
slots.
I'll take what I can get. I'll take
If you drink it and it's
6
going to
hit points.
restore whatever vitality you're missing, it will restore half rounded down.
so 6.
I will drink it as well, if you'll allow me. Excuse
Absolutely. The
disrespect
only
that I
person,
walked in
because
the
there's a little bit of disrespect, and you have to learn your lesson to respect your elders, Leonidas. But here, I'll give you this, and she throws you a little flask, and
That
she's like,
sucks for
just
you.
because I love you, I want it to sign a good faith, all right? Now give me some sugar, please.
Cool.
Oh, please, just a little one for.
Sorry.
This is what Leonidas needed, was a mother figure in his life.
All right. Well,
Someone straight
all you
there.
enjoy, Leonidas, you can enjoy it, but you're not going to enjoy it as much as others. And let's go ahead. I gotta go, cause I'm technically not supposed to be here right now.
Where are you supposed to be?
I have higher ups as well that keep an eye on me. When it's this kind of level of shit, that's when I get a little foggy on my responsibilities. I'd explain it, but really it's just gonna invite you more stuff. It's not affecting any of you. It's my thing. But don't worry. I got your back.
Sounds like something to be worried about.
No, honey. You're good. I promise. This is my thing. I got your back. I'll watch you as much as I can. I'll help when I can. But right now, I gotta go, okay?
Okay.
All right. Holla if you need anything, all right? Okay.
You said, sorry, half of...
Half of
what you're missing.
if you're missing 30 hit points, you get 15.
Okay.
All right. Be safe. Be smart. You are kind. You are smart. You is important.
Jesus Lord, Woody. Good Lord.
Mom said that. Mom said that alligators are ornery because they got all them teeth,
Yep.
but no toothbrush.
Oh.
Shit, I was gonna say.
Rycroft's the devil.
I don't know what I was gonna say.
Okay, we're going with the emissary plan.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm sorry.
We have to.
I will say, if the thought is to try and find Ozymandias, sorry, not Ozymandias, Rycroft. Ozymandias told me, and I think all of us,
He
that
would be here.
not only that he'd be here, but as soon as we got here, he would tell us where he was.
He did say that actually.
He would come
show
and
up
find us and tell us where he was.
Oh,
I've
well,
forgotten
fuck.
that.
Well, he might be the next person to walk through that door then.
Can I call him?
No.
Let's get verified first.
Let's not try to talk to him ever again.
Yeah.
He'll talk to us if he needs to.
I think if we continue to tell him that if all we say is look, we're looking where it is, and he helps us, it doesn't do anything but helps us towards what we're trying to do. We don't have to do what we're
The
doing
more
there.
we talk to him whilst having ill intent towards him, the more chances there are for him to realize that we have said ill intent.
Sure, but I think that if we play that we are trying to continue what we're doing with him.
Yes,
while
but if we
also-
roll low on deception checks,
What are those?
and he rolls on insight,
Ryujin, do you have your goggles on?
I always have them on.
That's my secret.
Okay.
I'm
That's
always
what I
gone.
said
I'm
last
always
time.
goggled.
Yeah.
I said I'm keeping these on.
Cool.
just calm.
Just needed to check.
I don't even think we need to lie to him. We aren't lying in saying that we want to know where Rycroft is. If that's all we want to get from him, we say, hey,
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it. I think we have to.
Aye.
I would like to do that with him, but I'm saying if we try and contact him before we're verified, and somebody else walks in while he,
It's me again.
I.
Doors open. You see that halfling rider, and then behind a half-orc individual, slender, like a nice, like slim built, and has a leather helmet holding underneath his arm. And he comes in and just right. I was told your emissary is coming from Revan.
Aye.
Right. And who sent you from Revan?
The Duchess herself,
And I just need you to name the Duchess by name.
Duchess Stefana.
And what is your name?
My name is Rosaline.
Rosalind.
Rosaline Von Dieu.
Roll me a deception check.
That's real name. My deception is a 25.
25?
Jesus.
With the 25, okay. So Rosalind Londieu.
Von Dieu.
Vendu. You see him kind of nod and go. You see, he has a corded necklace around, a tighter necklace, and there's a little small pendant right at the nape of
choker.
his
He's
necklace.
got
Yeah.
pukas.
It's kind of like
He's got-
the tightness of a puka shell, but like no pukas actually. There's a little stone, and you see him kind of like touch it and say, "Relay that it's Rosalind Von Dieu." Yes,
Okay.
emissary sent by Lady Stefana. Yes. Mode passes. Because I'm having it verified by my network.
Sounds good. Go about it.
This is break one.
What network is that?
Go
Is
later,
that
go
the
later.
metaverse? Is
You are
it?
good guys.
Not this metaverse.
You are.
Oh my god. And you see him kind of like, he like nods for a second and goes, I'm sorry, but there's
Marlon Brando.
there's no expecting it. You were not expected by any of the inner council.
But there was no time to send message ahead. We are the message,
Okay, then
and the
And the emissaries.
Sometimes messages are unexpected.
you are under pressing circumstances, correct?
We
We
didn't
didn't
expect
want
you,
to-
the
we didn't-
whole group. Yeah, that's fucking right, bro.
What do you fucking want?
We didn't want.
What
to
do you mean?
We didn't want to dilly nor dally.
a moment passes.
If you'd like to see the ring that the Duchess herself gave me,
Yes,
I can-
and could you also tell me the portion of the information that you are to give, so I can verify that as well?
I'm sorry, but I cannot give it to anybody else but the person I'm supposed to give it to.
That's how these things work.
Roll me a persuasion check. No advantage.
Can I gift her my inspiration?
Nope, it was given to you and you only.
Persuasion?
Can I roll it on? Can I roll it on her roll? No.
11.
11.
It's not worth having it at the moment.
He goes, I understand you're trying to do something.
What is-
You keep doing this.
I'm trying. I understand you're trying to do something, but I also have a job to do, and that's keeping the people in the council safe. So, if you aren't going to verify other than a simple ring, I need more
A
verification.
simple ring.
Yes.
It's the
simple.
ring of the Duchess herself.
Yes, but that can be fabricated many different places. So, I need more verification.
I'm sorry, you don't have the resources to verify a ring?
It is a ring.
Right, but to verify if the ring is real or not.
Get a jeweler.
Our information has to do with possible sleeper agents within the Amber Kingdom.
Huh.
That's all I'll say.
You'll have to understand that because of that, we cannot
cannot
trust
say.
anyone.
Sensitive.
Very.
Now, I'll take a deception check.
From all of us?
You or you can roll it.
Who has higher?
Probably.
And
I have 6.
since you're all in on this, it can be with
For
advantage.
deception,
Uh-huh.
I have 7.
Okay, go.
So, there you go. Advantage.
Advantage.
Ooh, and I do also have my inspiration.
yeah.
Ooh, yes, okay, yep.
We'll be okay.
Got all that. Oh, got it even better. That's a dirty 20, but I'm just gonna roll this anyway. It's a 6, so 26. my goodness.
Ooh.
This is of the greatest importance.
I understand.
Okay.
I understand.
Where's Ava? You need to be holding Ava.
Oh,
She's over here.
I understand. So, all right. He kind of leans over to the captain behind him and says, "Gather some horses. We'll bring them in."
We just got off horses. Jesus Christ.
No, we could have just ridden them in here.
My thighs are killing
We
me.
could have done this meeting on the horse.
You've had a meeting on a horse.
This could have been in an
Bureaucracy
email.
is a really fun thing, yeah. You guys are then led out of the antechamber. I just want to go. Who drank the tea? Who didn't?
I drank the tea.
I didn't do anything.
Okay, cool. You didn't drink any tea.
No.
Yeah, get bent. That's for being rude. So,
I feel like it's partially woody.
It's 100% woody.
why won't you love Amber? She's so delightful.
And also extremely sussy.
Yeah.
Premier sus
Yeah.
Well,
herself.
that's because she's from the south.
It's because she's explicitly
yeah.
a djinn or
Yeah.
some genie or god.
That
be
only
fair,
he knows.
To be fair, in reality, no one just lays all of their shit on a table
Sure.
the second they
No
talk
one
to somebody
also
new.
produces and creates goblets of sweet tea out of
Right.
nothing.
You can
and has
basically do that.
Magic lamps.
You blow shit up.
I
You turn into a big egg.
Yeah, and I don't trust myself either.
So well then,
So,
we're all on level 0.
you all are led down these large
Either.
steps to horses waiting
Say
for
after
you.
as well.
I know.
And you're all given a retainer. A squire has horses, and one squire gives to you, and you catches your eye. You see just that familiar grin of Ozzy
To me.
to you. Ozzy is the squire with your horse.
Great.
Just kind of leans in, hands you the reins, and then also like just kind of pats you on the back and says, "You're good to go. Have a nice business meeting," and then walks away.
Not him there.
Roll me a perception check.
Me?
Yeah.
Did he put a kick me sign on his back?
I'm gonna.
I'm
Oh,
only
can I-
picturing him played by.
If you
Michael
find that
Conner.
he's there, can you tell me immediately?
All right.
like a young one.
After
Yeah,
seeing that
yeah.
skit with Simulio, it's the finance bro costume that he's
Oh,
in. That's
yeah.
all I'm imagining.
He's definitely like a Patagonia vest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
16.
16. You kind of feel this like in your like kind of like your pouch, kind of like lower back slapped you, you know, almost ass slap, but not quite. There's a little. You trying to reach in, and there's a little note rolled up.
What does it say?
Do you just unroll it in front of everybody and just start to read it?
No.
You can. I just want to know. Do you get on, so you're getting on the horse? Sure.
Do I get on the horse? I
Do
can't.
Do you want to read it right
Okay,
now,
God
or do
damn
you
it.
want to be sneaky about it?
I'd like to be sneaky about it.
Roll me a stealth check then.
Sleight of hand, perhaps?
Oh yeah, sleight of hand.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's way better.
Yeah, way
About
better.
the same. Actually, they're exactly the same. 19.
19. Oh, I almost landed on a nat 20. So it like went and then to 2. So I rolled a 2. So you just kind of you get up on the horse and you guys start trotting, following the captain. It's not that aggressive of a trot. It's more like a go-goo, 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 go-goo. And you just kind of like have it. You kind of open up your crotch, read it.
Dick note.
And it says.
It just says XYZ.
It says the mark is in the inner council.
Well, that's grand. That's
So,
just dippity dandy.
Just dippity doo-dah.
Remember when we were like, let's avoid the entire conflict.
We'll just go on the outskirts to that charming little library. No.
No.
The squeaky in the chair.
What?
Dippity dandy.
What?
Where are we now?
You guys are heading. You kind of went up one of one of the legs of the of Marvelhold is more of the military district, so it's where a lot of military families live, military shops, also training grounds. You're heading out of that, and you're heading towards the inner thoroughfare, and maybe assuming into the inner wall, to the high district.
But this
And
is.
the inner council is in.
But the inner council is a group of people. It's not an area. It's like
Oh, shit,
it's like
right,
the,
right.
the highest of the high, the holiest of holies.
I
Like,
bet they're in an area altogether,
yeah, I
probably.
bet they're all clumped up right in the fucking smack dab center of everything.
Aye.
Okay, I don't
This feels
relay
like
this
an episode
information.
of The Office,
You don't
but
relay it?
medieval.
Yeah.
Not. No.
We all
Okay.
start having.
Character sides.
Yeah.
Just burn the camera like Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
And that's when I wanted
So,
to kill Leonidas for the third time.
I was having a lot of bowel issues.
so you guys make your way out of the military district, down the thoroughfare. You kind of round it again, kind of back the way you came, and then you head through one of the inner gates. The captain shouts up. Portcullis opens up, and you all enter. The streets, there's people, there's activities. People are going, like, trying to go about daily lives, but you see them kind of hurried, rushed. Some people are out at tavern getting a drink. Like, they're trying to keep it as much, like, normal as possible. But you get a weird tension as you're, like, going through the whole city. There's a large military presence. Every once in a while, you'll see a few quads walk around.
Just to put my collar up a little bit.
Yeah. Make your way. Enter into the center high district. Fall in a smaller thoroughfare. The buildings here are a little more opulent. Not lavish, but nicer. And you are then brought to right in front of you. You see a third wall. Now this is the wall to the palace district. And this large, beautiful, multi-towered palace sitting right in the center of the city, up on a hill. Right below it, there's this kind of small cathedral-like looking building. Not small cathedral, it's a cathedral, period. It's not a cathedral. It's not a religious building. It just looks like how we would see a cathedral. Large stone, has a big arched ceiling. You are instructed to leave your horses outside, and the doors to the cathedral are then opened for you, and you enter. As you enter, you see this is used as a, for those of you kind of familiar, Ember, Ryujin, Lilith, the Church of the Ouroboros, they have octagonal buildings. That's the places of worship. It's the octagon. Cage fight. Octagonal, yeah. Thank you, Kyle. It's my birthday. Don't correct me.
Hey.
No,
That's what a
correct
good friend
me.
does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct me. Octagonal buildings. This one is more of just a large, long building. It's shaped like a cross. More of an equal size cross than ones that we would assume.
So plus.
Yeah, it's more of a plus sign.
Nazis.
I was thinking the Swedish.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Or the ski patrol.
Or the Red Cross.
Yeah. You guys make your way. In the center, there is a dais. Steps up. pews arranging, but they've kind of been moved. Some of those tables. It seems like have been made into some sort of a staging area, meeting place.
The war table room.
The war table room, exactly.
Nice.
And standing around this war table room are 5 people.
The inner council, perhaps?
As
One
you
of them
all
70 tall.
approach,
Justin Timberlake.
you see one. It is this short, fat, bald human. Not like Danny DeVito short, but short.
Like George Costanza.
Yeah, very actually, almost on the nose.
Jason Alexander. Perfect.
It's literally Jason Alexander.
Literally?
Wearing a small, not a spiked circlet, but a small jeweled circlet on his head. And as he sees you enter, he kind of like hushes, nods to everybody to hush. The person standing directly to his left is a tall, elven individual in this gleaming armor with a star on it.
What kind of elf?
Not a sun, not a moon, just a wonderful wood elf.
So the first one's like a short.
Is a wood elf.
Or a
so
tongue human.
kind of a more olive skin. And this beautiful kind of gleaming, like almost looks like vines twisting together armor. And then to the other side of the fat human is,
Jesus, really hitting that home.
I mean, he's fat. That's like
It's full
Sort of
stop.
finance.
yeah. Exactly. Or what's his bucket from Dune?
Harkonnen.
Harkonnen, yeah. To his left, to his right is a tall, relatively slender individual, but tall, platinum blonde hair, and looks towards you, and you see a gold eye and an eye that seemingly you can't really place the color of it. Almost shifts in the light.
It's cool as fuck.
Darker shades.
On the
Did you
ends,
say Yakashe?
Yeah, that's what I thought
No,
you
that's
said
the
too.
darker shades.
Darker shades.
on the ends, you see a halfling woman, wearing a pendant
50 Shades Dark.
around her neck, and the pendant is the shape of a gear with a Valknut on the inside of it.
Widgetist. Ping, ping, ping.
That's what's her face.
Only you knew.
Say it again. Can you describe her again?
Brown hair, short, halfling.
I described her as Ouija woman.
This is in Day of Our Lord on Instagram.
Yeah, this is one of the first days of our lore.
The days of
These people were described in the Days of Our Lore.
One of them were.
Was.
And then
It's-
finally,
Sorry.
finally, the next person you see is an orc, slouching, holding a staff, in these green-gray robes. And Lilith,
Is it a ridden head?
Jesus.
you immediately recognize him.
Oh no.
This is the Sage of Necromancy.
That's a big move. Who we, just to remember, just to be clear, we know for a fact the Sage is part of the community.
Wait.
For a fact.
Wait, he's a part of the
Yes,
community, and
absolutely.
then they want the community
Sages of
wants
divination,
to kill,
transmutation, and necromancy are all members of the community.
and wants to kill
Rycroft. Yes.
Interesting.
And he's standing.
Right.
And he also
What?
has a
Next to
fucking
him. His name is what?
problem
Buddy?
with
I'm
you,
sorry.
right?
Uh-huh.
His name is what? I'm sorry.
Lucian.
Lucian, this high sage of necromancy.
Lucian the Sage.
Lucian the Sage.
So wait, if this is the inner council,
it might not be all
You don't-
of the inner council. He
Yeah, I
was
suppose
the
you're right.
other first emissary. That was what I was trying to say earlier. He's the first emissary.
Well, this is just fucking great. I'm really pleased about this.
I cast minor illusion to
What
make
are you
Lilith's
gonna do?
nose look really weird and
I-
different.
Lilith steps
Can you also
behind
change the
Ember
color of
and
her
says
hair?
like, you need to change my face right now.
I can't fucking
You need to change my face right
Do not
now.
move. Do not move.
I turn over and go.
Do not move.
One of them's right, bro.
God.
As you guys are walking up,
he's literally whispering to
you're all like, oh god, oh fucking red house. Like, oh god. Do you do anything before you approach?
I just
Can you put your hood on? Can you go invisible? Plan.
She's literally the person that.
No, you turn into her.
We're in the same situation.
But look a little different.
Like discount Lilith.
Yeah, discount Lilith.
That's okay.
You go invisible.
Then they're gonna be like, "Where's the cat?" The very distinct looking cat.
We have a cat.
Where's the cat? I'm wearing cat feet.
Right there. We only have one cat.
Goddamn cat in the hat over here just disappeared.
I'll make my dragon stand on two legs and dress him up in your clothes.
Cause we're in too deep.
This is about to be bad. Like,
This is bad.
Oh my god, I'm shitting myself.
I say,
If I cast minor illusion, and just put some shit on Lilith's face.
Well, minor illusion is static, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So if
What does
Lilith
that mean?
moves,
Exactly. So I said stay still.
everyone else approaches and Lilith just T-poses in the back of the room. Like a broken asset from Gary's mod.
That's funny as fuck.
Or we just walk in, just like swinging it.
You know, I'm not.
With this,
let's go right now.
You're not in Revan. That's the only problem.
this ain't your fucking necromancy.
No, but she is not. Lilith is not in Revan.
Yeah.
That is the only thing that she is not allowed to be doing.
Going swinging? You saying we try?
Wait, you're telling us to swing?
No. So I dick swinging.
Oh,
I mean,
Oh, we just walk in and do the thing.
No.
I'm
I'm
so
so sorry.
think you
I'm so
meant-
sorry.
I didn't
I
think
was
you meant
I
that
thought you
either.
meant go and kill.
I crossed metaphor.
Leonidas said,
Why now?
I just didn't want to straight up say dick swinging.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose you're right. There's
But
no
I mean,
just
I
do
mean,
it.
like, just go in with like a what?
Well, yeah,
I mean,
sup,
yeah,
bitch.
you're not
What
in
you gonna-
Revan. He just said don't come back to Revan.
Exactly.
But he's back.
But he for sure knows you're not a delegate.
I'm not-
And
for
he-
sure.
And as I'm
We
thinking about
also
it,
did
I'm not going to cast any
transfer.
magic because he's the magic man.
definitely
and
knows.
I'm not,
He is-
he's going to see through it.
The magic man.
I'm not,
We
I'm
can
not,
pretend you're
I'm
not
Lilith.
Lilith.
I
You're
just
not.
look like her.
You look like her.
I've been told that.
Your tattoo has been transferred.
True.
Mm-hmm.
You transferred to another school.
Oh, that's
I'm
going to
sorry,
be weird
what?
for him.
And I'm wearing different clothes than he's ever seen me in.
Right, and everyone
And
knows
you have
that
a wig
you
on.
wear that, like a cartoon, you wear the same clothes all of the time.
Yeah. No, I used
this
to wear
is
the
gonna
very
be
fine
really
clothes.
good.
These are not that
What
fine.
I'm looking at over here is
Is
Woody
Woody.
scrolling,
No.
and to me this reads as let's pull up a stat block.
Yeah.
Now.
Let's pull up shit in case stuff's needed.
I think
Okay.
we just walk
I-
calm casual.
He would have also.
That's what I mean.
I am going to speak like this.
Genitals swinging.
It's
Would
going
he
to
know
be-
why?
No, you were never high enough to. You like maybe like passed him
Yeah, I was
like in
gonna
a
say.
like.
He didn't give a fuck about this.
Yeah,
kid.
You were the fucking waiter at the party.
Let's post up.
There's
We hit
freedom in that,
a
there's freedom in
There's
that.
freedom in that.
chat with Rycroft and give some information.
So-
I guess.
So basically, this all happens like in the ether, but we just kind of walk in, all freeze for a moment, but then just go like,
Well, I'm assuming
And keep
'cause
going.
how much-
And I just grab Ember's arm and squeeze it really hard and let go.
some of this can be done by message as well. I know I have it. I think a couple of us have it. Well, I'll fucking translate for
Don't do
everyone.
magic.
I use Mage Hand to like write letters on each of
On
your
your
backs.
backs.
You know, like that game that you
Yeah,
play
yeah.
when you're like in bed.
Leonidas is
You're
just
like,
like,
wait, what am I saying?
You know, he's like, what
What
the fuck are you doing?
Oh,
I thought I had back there.
That's your lead. You're the delegate.
Are we saying this out loud?
Hell no, I'm
Ew.
messaging.
Oh, okay.
The ring. Hide it.
The one ring.
I
But-
have it.
hide it. We've just been marketing that we've
been using
it the whole fucking time.
That's all.
suddenly
We don't-
No, it's fine.
We don't need it, do we?
It is fine. I will go. It will be fine.
Okay. All right.
Is it afternoon or morning?
We're getting into the afternoon.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
What?
Memento mori. Yeah.
As you approach, and do you say that? Just
Yeah.
like
As a greeting.
Heidi ho, neighborinos.
Heidi-o,
You hear the first voice open up, and it's the one wearing the circlet, the fat human man.
Would I
Jesus
recognize him?
Christ.
Huh?
Would I
Very
recognize
fat.
him?
This dude is
This is the
Close
High
to that,
Merchant
Jamie.
King
Getting very
Kildas.
close.
This guy needs to
Then I would I bow low to the king.
And he says, "Welcome
Oh no.
And I'm gone.
And
Are
that'll
you
be it for
fucking
me.
kidding me?
That'll be it for me tonight.
Welcome to Marvelhold. So, I guess introductions are in order. You all have been told I've been told that you all have been sent by the Duchy of Revan.
Oui.
So, I am King Kilpis. Here to my left is Emir Tanrid of the Verdant Expanse.
Elf person spell it.
Yep.
That's the elf person.
Let me pull it up the spelling.
EMIRTAN.
I think that's correct. Let me just double check for you.
Wait.
Let me.
Oh,
let
I'm
me go
sorry.
through
It's
it
not
again.
Emir. I got my names mixed up. It's Macus Tanrid.
Jesus.
Maccus.
Hang on.
Another Emir somewhere else.
So this is
the elf.
The king is Kilpis, right?
The king is
The fat,
Miguel.
bald man.
Fat, bald man.
It really Kilpis sounds like a kind of fish that you catch, does it not?
Yeah.
That's
the elf. Say the elf's name one more time.
Macus Tanrid.
Let's kill this.
Maccus Tanrid.
Cool.
Third
Next.
dude is Rycroft.
If I ever do a campaign, they're all named
Here.
like George.
Buckle up for the next one.
Here to my right is Rycroft Kane of the illustrious House Vex. And then, further down the line next to Rycroft is Francine Tinklepot,
Nope.
leader of the Witchdiss Guild.
And Francine Tinklepot. It's like a Batman villain.
That is a Batman villain. Tinklepot?
Tinklepot.
Leader.
Sound spelled like
Cobblepot.
Tinklepot?
Yep, exactly how it sounds.
That's like a name I would make up. That's literally 2 words put together.
Yeah, it is.
It's nice.
And then finally, individual who goes by the name Lucian, the Sage of Necromancy. Now,
I hate this.
we have done our introductions. It is now on to you. Looks towards you. You, Moon Elf.
Oui.
That seems a bit
Your
charged.
Majesty, I am Rosalind Vendu.
Yes, that's it.
I am a special emissary and envoy from Her Lady Duchess Stefana.
Only perception check.
Perception?
Perception check.
See how the sage is gonna look at you funny.
That's enough. Oh, wait, plus something else to do.
I think we have these memorized by now.
If we think he's sussy, he's gonna think we're very sussy in return.
That's 16.
I'm
16.
literally venting.
As you genuflect, your eyes dart towards Lucian, just out of instinct.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
And you just see, just barely, his eyes narrow. Ever so slightly. But doesn't reveal anything else. Right. Next, your, what were they, retainers?
Oui. I gesture to Ember. This is my partner, Ember. If you would.
Hi, how you doing? It's really nice to meet you.
Ember,
Yes.
do you have a title?
No, but I'm...
Next.
Alright.
I gesture to Ryujin.
I am nobody. I just guard.
Next.
I gesture to Kallias.
I am Cassandra, named after the founder of my isle, scion of my people.
And what is this isle, Cassandra?
It is an isle few have heard of, and so it should stay that way.
Huh.
And this is my body man. He does not say much.
Body man.
His name is
Coming to-
Goldspear, and
Lost.
Mr. Fun.
he is quite strong, but is a man of few words.
Right. So, you were sent here by Stefana.
Oui.
What is the message you carry that is so important to reach the garrisons of the besiegers?
The message is of the utmost, how you say, secrecy, and so we must speak in private with one of the members of your council, as per my lady Stefana's request.
My butthole is clenched.
Roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Why disadvantage?
If only the chat could give us inspiration.
Boink. Boink. I'll do what I can if I need to.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Are you giving yourself inspiration?
No.
Is that correct?
That's correct.
Oh
That's
wait, we
correct.
can do that, can't we?
I don't think we are allowed
Ah,
to.
I mean,
worse.
We mean allowed to.
You may need all the help you can get.
I mean,
if
we
per-
can't give each other. We
This
said
is
we-
persuasion.
That was the rule we set up. At
Yeah,
the
we set
beginning.
up.
Huh?
Is persuasion?
Persuasion.
9.
9.
A four
As you
can't
say
help
that, you hear like the gong, 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 gong of Lucian kind of circumventing this table.
Is he a peg leg?
No, he has holds
Oh,
his staff
okay.
and leans on it. Like kind of just kind of like,
Imagine. Completely menacing as fuck, dude. With a peg leg.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
fucking.
hey.
What's his name?
and you
I
see
think
him
Silva
whisper
from-
into Kilpus's ear.
Fucking. We've been here
Can I
before.
try to hear it with my cat ears?
With disadvantage, it's you're.
I have advantage.
You're still. Oh, so it's just a straight roll then.
It literally.
That's fine.
Natural 20.
Okay.
That's 20. Come on now.
You hear him.
Baby, come lick my balls.
That's what he's whispering to
Suckle my
Gilpus.
Daddy, when are we done with this?
You just say, suckle my knuckle.
I said the words "suckle my knuckle." Is that offensive to you?
Suckle my knuckle. 1, 2, 3. Everybody, get on the.
Nope. We are one fucking misstep away from being spanked into the next century.
I'm
Literally.
really worried.
And this is why Ryujin said, I am nobody, I
Cause
guard.
Bigby's hand.
I will say nothing.
Into the next iteration.
I could mess everything up with one word.
Back in my spot.
You know those missions like in Dragon Age or Mass Effect or something where it's like designed for you to lose, and you
Alright.
and the entire body dies and you end up in prison the next morning. That's what I feel we're about. to get
You
from
see,
our
so you see
sleeping.
Lucian kind of just like leaning on his staff, looking at all you, just staring. Teeth. He has one tooth that comes up past his lip. Not a half orc, a full orc. Which member do you need to speak with? Obviously, it was important if you were to breach the garrisons of the besiegers. So, who do you wish to speak with?
We wish to speak with Rycroft King of House Vex.
Rycroft, who has just kind of been looking stoically at you guys, pleasantly as well. Just kind of. I would be willing to speak with you privately, if that is important information to be passed on.
Oui, and I
like
will
this
assure
word.
you that no bodily harm will come to you while you are in our company.
Unless it's consensual.
Is he
Wanted
cute?
to say something.
Oh,
He's a
he
fucking
is-
Vex and a Cane. You know
He
he
is.
must be Studley.
Sexiest.
Has just like a little bit of stubble, but like it's like a good shade, so like really
Wait, is he basically Henry Cavill in The Witcher?
but not as like like a little bit more like tall. Like you did this to Henry Cavill.
So it's Henry Cavill in The Tudors.
Closer, a little more.
The jaw's more like.
But with the white hair.
Yeah, if Henry Cavill was a long distance runner.
Okay.
I'm running
What
through my
if-
references. Running through my references.
But let's
Download
but let's-
Henry Cavill's
Let's
head on the
agree.
body of Adrian Brody.
Let's agree.
He's very hot.
Yeah. Definitely.
Great.
Only if it's consensual.
You kind of see a laugh. It's like, well, let's have a conversation first.
Ryujin just staring.
Okay.
3 hours later. All right, now can we have the private conversation?
Everybody's just laying in a
just a pile.
Just like legs all intertwined.
We hear like a knock from
God.
what's his bucket, Lucian
Make
outside.
him
Are you
shudder.
done yet?
Are you done in there?
Oh, no, just getting started.
All right.
Round 2, good boy. Do you happen to have bananas you can bring in?
Does it? Whoa. Should I? No.
I mean,
How are
Does
you?
it count?
Nope.
Does it count
Nope.
if we murder?
Nope.
I mean,
I don't want to murder you, but I want to murder that pussy.
I murdered some.
Oh!
Yeah.
Does it count if you can't walk straight for weeks?
I hate everything.
Okay.
I'm just picturing Ryujin
My
and
king.
Kallias.
He kind of like looks over towards Miguel.
Miguel.
I forgot
Sorry.
that was his name, too.
Okay, Kilbus. My king, would it be appropriate if I were to step into one of the antechambers with them and have that private conversation? Miguel kind of looks you all, one by one, at you. Sure.
That's what he
That's
sounds
it?
like.
That's what he said?
Make it quick.
Oh.
We have a siege to plan.
Who are they sieging?
We are being sieged.
So sorry.
But how are you?
Is it
Plan the defense of this city.
Oh, is it that is,
right.
This city has
correct.
never lost to a siege, ever. Nor will it.
Sounds of the gates.
Lovely.
There's a whale outside.
All right. Well, it was lovely meeting all of you.
Okay.
I'm
I
keeping
forgot.
I'm keeping that.
You guys,
Ember might just keep talking like that. This is his actual accent.
the captain of the guard and the other, like the rider captain, stay there, but you see Rycroft kind of nod and go, right this way. Leads down the steps towards one of the, I would say, let's call it the south wing of this building, of this cathedral.
Important question.
Yeah.
As we're walking behind him, does he have the Henry Cavill ass?
Oh, that's like he's pretty lithe everywhere except for some reason that's a
Deadass.
juicy booty.
So he has not missed his squat.
No, he does not. Like you
Alright.
see a juicy booty.
Cake.
Yeah.
To make the world the best it can possibly be. That's their goal.
He brings you over to this room, opens it up, and you enter. It's a small, seemingly reading room, library, a table in the center with chairs, a couch with benches over inside a small fireplace, and the walls are lined with books.
Ryujin, will you do a quick scan of the room?
I'm looking around. I got the goggles on.
Okay. What setting do you have them on?
Right now it's on Detect Magic.
Detect
So I'll
Magic?
do that first.
I mean, Rycroft is gleaming.
I have a very important question. Is there a decanter of any brown liquids
Or
that
any
one would
red
assume
liquids.
is whiskey?
Oh, there's a decanter. There's poop.
Is there alcohol in the room?
I
No.
can use my.
There
X-ray
is
glasses.
the same kind of ration wine over in the corner as a decanter, but not whiskey.
Are there any closed cabinets?
Yeah, there's a couple over kind of by the fireplace. There's like a small, like almost like a prep station, like a butler's shelf, to put refreshments or something there. And that's where the refreshments are too.
Switch the X-ray
Look in that.
just to check for anything else.
Through that wooden like kind of cupboard, you see cups, a bottle of whiskey that's been squirreled away, and that's it. Okay. Well, X-ray. As you're looking around, you see behind one of the books, like bookcases, a passageway.
Oh, fucking nice. What? How big?
Escapade.
I would say it's you all would have to like crawl into it. It's small, like meant for a small creature.
So too
Like a
big for
halfling.
Dan. Linus.
Lion could
Dan
fit. You would have to
Linus.
crawl. Your speed would be like what? I don't know what
15?
crawling. 15 feet.
Probably.
Yeah,
Nice.
halved.
Gonna have to crawl.
If I was a wizard, I could make it smaller.
So
Are we being followed?
you aren't sure. You are in
Is
the
there
room.
anything outside the door that I see through the door?
You can't see through the walls. The walls are too thick to see through.
Right, but I said the door.
Yeah, I'm just telling you as
Okay.
you look. The door, as you kind of like peek around, don't see anything.
Okay.
Does anyone have any, and I direct it at Rycroft, do you, or do my retainers, does anyone have a magic that could protect us from listening ears or eyes?
No.
I'm tapped.
I don't do magic.
Louis? My new friend?
Unfortunately, no. But I myself am protected.
Fantastic. If you would like to take
Now,
the stage.
What is this information that was to be shared with me privately?
Ryujin, your goggles, are they picking up anything? With the first setting.
It's just magic on him and.
You,
Was
I mean,
there
you
any
all
other
are
magic?
shining beacons of
Yeah.
magic right now.
Anything specific like
Was
before?
there anything else in the room?
Nope.
Like
No
in the-
eyes. No nothing.
didn't-
Is
floating
anyone-
above anyone's
Don't
head?
see any eyes. Don't see any scrying eyes.
I'm watching you.
Nothing.
Can I use my primeval awareness?
Yo. What does that do again? Remind me.
Dragons?
Some good shit.
Some good shit.
Good
It
shit.
You have to specifically say. You have to choose what.
I don't
As
believe
an
so.
action,
Is that
you
different? There's
expend
one thing with fucking rangers.
one ranger spell
It's-
slot to sense whether any aberration, celestial dragons, elementals,
The
faithful,
downside of it
undead-
is
yeah,
that the answer is
yes.
Yes.
or
Yes.
no.
Yeah.
Which
Do you expend a spell slot?
No, I think it's just.
No, it says
It
you
is.
expend a spell
It
slot.
is a spell
Yeah.
slot.
Probably doing
Paladins
it
is just a
wrong.
thing.
You motherfucker. You spend one?
I mean, I know there are them in this room, so never mind. That's unnecessary.
What?
I can't pinpoint. Yes, I will.
Yes.
Yeah, see.
There is at least one of those things within what? How many radius of you?
I believe you
Fucking
do
mile.
tell which one it is.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
sure.
I just don't know the location or
You're
the
not
number
classified
of
as a
them.
Fae, right?
Am I?
I don't think so.
I don't think
I
so.
don't
No,
think
you're
so.
not. Okay. Because I know, I mean, I'm getting Alethea mixed up. Celestial? Dragon.
What's the
Within a mile.
Well, his dragon's right there.
No.
No.
No. He's not that kind. No.
Oh, okay.
You would pick up on something else that's not your dragon.
Yeah, because that's just.
Any other ones?
Aberration.
Celestials,
undead.
dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead.
Fiends. Celestial, fiends, dragons.
No.
Within a mile.
One fiend.
You know of one fiend. That's
So
true.
that means he's in the room. Or he's in the building.
Oh, in an elemental. Elemental is one?
Yeah.
Yeah, and an elemental.
Amber.
So,
Amber.
Amber's around as well.
in order to save us
A
lots of
celestial.
time,
Oh shit.
Yeah, wait, who?
are
You
you
may be
the
right.
type of person that wants the world to be the best that it can be? And I say that with specificity.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Wiggle, wiggle. Squirm, squirm.
Takes a second.
But my face doesn't show like
Okay.
I try to convey as if it not like I'm hoping you are, more like you better fucking not be.
Yeah. Take a second. Who sent you?
Depends on your answer to that question.
Our intentions are our own, but we were sent here for another reason.
So we really want the answers.
Now, Do I want this plane, world? Kind of looks at you all. A shining other eye. Iteration. To be the best that it can possibly be? Absolutely. However, do I think that everybody has a different opinion on what that is? And are some wrong? Absolutely.
Great.
So I know not of what you speak, but I know of what you mean.
May I ask how you say what is what do you believe? What is your definition
Of
making the world a better place?
we don't have time for this.
I agree.
I would, if we had time, I would answer it, but A, I don't know you, B, we don't have time.
The long short of it
So
is,
are you here to tell me stuff from
No.
information? Okay.
Can I
well,
ask
your life
Is in danger.
is in danger.
It is.
Can I ask a question?
yes.
Dan.
Oh, table talk?
No.
What's up?
How big is the room?
This room itself is about, I would say it's relatively small. I'm going to say it's like 30 by 30 feet at the most.
How are we standing?
I don't know. I'm assuming you're all kind of gathered around the table in the center.
And where is he?
He's on one end of the table. It's like a long.
We're all sitting around the table?
Maybe. Is anybody wanting to sit? He's
I was standing.
he's kind of like hands on the back of a chair, kind of like thinking and watching you, like kind of just.
What are you about to
Ponder.
fucking do?
And whatever you do, don't do it.
I'll kill you. I will literally kill you
yeah.
and tell your daughter sorry.
Your life is in danger, and we were offered to a great boon in exchange to kill you, and we have access some information that has made it so we don't want that, because we think we may be on similar, if not adjacent sides, parallel sides. I don't know what I'm saying. We're not how you say against you.
Right.
Right.
Ready.
Ready, 1, 2,
3.
3.
Huh? Fucking hell, dude. Right.
It's literally
Again,
that.
it's that.
Literally that, dude.
Right.
Ready.
Alright.
I do not
If
think
you-
you
if-
can trust some of the people in the other room.
I don't trust any of them.
Good.
Just the same as I don't trust any of you.
Well, that's
good.
That's good, but we mean you no harm.
Why would we tell you this information? Why would we say that we were tasked to kill you and then, oh no, we're not, unless we are telling the
Were
truth?
you all tasked to kill me?
Originally, no.
Then yes. Afterwards.
It's a long story.
And who tasked you this?
Ozymandias.
Yeah.
We're just throwing out all the cards, aren't we?
Because fuck that guy.
Does not matter.
Mm.
We build trust, and also if we make an enemy of them two together, it's easier for us.
They're not friends.
Yeah.
Clearly.
And my next question is, how you answer is difficult. Do you still plan on following through with this task?
No.
No.
You all didn't say it.
I said no.
No.
Looks at you, Leonidas. Does not move his eyes.
If I swear to God, if this is Ozymandias in disguise fucking juking us,
Well, then we're fucked.
we're cucks.
Well, then we kill him now.
Leonidas walks to the there's like a bookcase behind him? No. There's like a thing behind
Behind him is the like couch sitting area, fireplace section.
The settee.
The
The
settee.
lounge.
Leonidas like walks over to the fireplace and doesn't answer.
It is more complicated for him. They have his daughter and his wife.
Who is they?
As you said before, we don't have time.
We do not have time for that.
But I think you can guess.
We need.
There's two answers I can think of.
Not present here.
That's the answer.
That'll do.
What is his name? Leonidas?
Oui.
Is that what I heard?
Oui.
Leonidas, don't answer that question until you are ready. Okay? So, I am in danger. I already knew that. You have come here to me to tell me why.
If the enemy of our enemy is our friend.
We could help each other.
We realized that the person who gave us this contract is
In league.
very much in league with the very people we are opposing.
We do not want this
The community.
iteration to fail, and we are working to keep it up. But there are forces that are working against that. But we are operating without all the information. Perhaps you have some as well, or can offer assistance.
Is all your home iteration? All of
Yes.
Oui.
It's the angry whiskers for me.
It is not my original iteration.
Dun dun.
Where do you come from?
Where did you go?
Don't you fucking say it.
God.
I originally came from the first
Oh, wow.
iteration.
Golden oldie. So he knows. Oh, what's her face?
That's wild.
Orinthia.
Arinthia, yes.
Not Orinthia.
No, wait.
She was the one from the first.
No.
Nope.
Zooby.
No.
It was just. It was.
First
Zoris.
iteration.
Zoris.
First
Zoris.
iteration was not Zoris.
Nope.
No.
It was just
But
Doug.
didn't you say Arinthia was
No,
found in
sorry.
the first and taken from the first?
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Sorry, I didn't know that's what you were asking.
What?
Leonidas turns around and
I can't write my notes now.
It's so
Little
cute.
one. He turns around and he says, "Why did you say that to me?"
Okay.
I'm assuming you
It's fine. She can stay.
agreed to something officially.
Answer my question.
Just be careful with that question I asked you. What you say and when you answer it.
Oh well. Guess we fucked ourselves now.
I'm from the first iteration. I was taken from there to compete in this competition. But since I did not succeed the competition, but I did end up surviving and leaving. And now I am here in this iteration.
And we're sent to cut loose ends.
It would seem so.
See, I thought. So we were aware.
Does he recognize? He's the one.
Who
The
fought
other
you?
Ryujin.
Roll me an insight check.
What? What?
He's wondering if he recognizes the other version of Ryujin.
Because
The other version.
That's
of
a 10.
Ryujin.
it's a 10.
That's
That's
bad.
a 10.
That's a 10.
That's good.
That's a 10.
You
Think
get,
ten.
he his eyes linger on you, but like he looks away. There's a little bit of lingering.
In like a hot way.
Yeah, is it
Yeah.
like a.
Good lord.
Hello,
Hello.
it's me.
You're a cornfield, so I'll fucking plow you.
Ryujin bites his lip and looks back.
Hello.
I've since been in this iteration trying to help it. I have I've lost my ability to travel between.
Have you recently done?
Coke. Because goddamn.
It's a hell of a drug. Have you recently made some sort of change of motive? Is that why you've lost your connection? Is that why they want you dead?
I used to be able to walk between freely after I escaped with my life from this competition. And the memories of the competition are fuzzy, but I had the ability to walk between these iterations as if I was walking through a door. But the mutual connection we have didn't want that anymore. Trapped me and taps his eye. The gold one stole my ability. Reaches into his eyeball, pulls it out, and it's just a fake eye. He has a pit right there.
And the other eye, the like shifting one, is like how dark shades of magic are we getting here?
It's like it is most of, there's the pupil around, like there's a small pupil, but the rest of the eye, it's kind of like not blue, but when the Tesseract takes over the Mind Stone in Avengers. But instead of blue, it's
The Tesseract, basically.
the Tesseract.
Nope.
It's the Mind Stone because of the cycles. But instead of the blue, it's that iridescent, almost exactly similar to temporite.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah.
I wanna shoot.
I like that eye. It's a magic eye.
Eye does magic things.
That is.
Doesn't have both.
I really want a scene where. Never mind. Just Ryujin putting in that eye, like Sasuke putting in. Itachi's.
Because everyone's a fucking ocular surgeon
like
here.
Itachi.
So, I've lost my ability since they.
Who took the ability? Ozymandias or the battle?
Or
That's the question.
Big Papa.
Ozymandias.
It's not like the Candyman.
It's not like Beetlejuice.
Voldemort.
He's protected. I'm protected from him to an extent. That is why I've tasked our friend Leonidas here with being careful of what he says.
Right.
But we all signed a contract as well.
Right.
But he's the one that can be visited.
Ours was just.
Okay.
Ours was just superfluous.
Additional. So what? We're in a bit of a bind because we desperately want to conclude this business and not have you dead at the end of it.
Okay.
And we want to do this quite swiftly.
Fuck. Seems to be backed up in a corner here.
Yes, it's made more troubling by the fact that the next place we're looking to go is overseen by one of the people in that room.
Which is, I'm sorry, I dropped my accent. I'm sorry, I don't, so this is, I need to know what you're looking out for the unification of Armani, or what your ploy in it is, what you're looking for and what you're looking to do. Because if you are this otherworldly being, you have more power than most people, and I need to know what you're trying to do, because you could have a strong ally in specifically me one day.
My ultimate hope, I've resigned myself to this iteration. I want to create a structure that will treat people fairly, keep people safe, and give people the opportunities of life that others have not been given, or more specifically, others want to take advantage of. those others are that mutual that we believe in. So, yes, I support a unified Cordia. But, much easier said than done. Politics, war, and this unfortunately is that unnecessary part of it, or necessary part of this bullshit is war. I'm not happy about it. I have reached out to the High Chancellor Engelhardt and the Jarl. But they're stubborn.
Do you know about the Sage? And his alliances?
I had my thoughts and theories.
Well, they're more than just deities.
Shit.
Yes, he's quite the
Maybe not feeling
the big
whales right
boy.
now.
In
No,
that.
it's good.
That's good.
It's good.
It's creepy.
This is why we are in sort of a predicament, and we explicitly need your assistance to find a way out of it, as it concerns us both.
I
I
didn't
know
either.
those dice rolls were terrifying,
Sussy
and one of them was 16.
Sussy.
I walk up to him and I put my hand on his shoulder. And I say,
Can I insight check Leonidas to see what he's
I haven't
thinking
said
of doing?
anything.
He hasn't said anything yet.
It's
Based off of posture and demeanor.
I'll let you inside check. Are you trying to hide what you're gonna do, or I know what I have to do, but I don't have the strength to do it.
I know, son.
Because if he, so this, how I'm thinking of it, if you can kind of like watch him,
I've
you
seen
may
him.
have an opportunity to stop him if that is what you end up doing, wanting to do
Yes.
with the insight. It just depends on what you, if you were going to deceive
me?
with what you're doing. It may be a retroactive thing. So let's do what you gotta do, Dan, and we may do something retroactively.
I just look at him. I don't say anything. And I shake my head.
I gotta look at my notes really quick.
My butthole is puckered. I'm very scared. I'm very scared.
So basically,
If an incubus is about to roll
yeah,
up,
pretty much
roll up and
that might be what's about
mash.
to happen.
Well, then we've got Rycroft, the fucking planeswalker, that helps curb stomp.
It's true.
That's 7 versus 1.
But I didn't say anything.
Yeah,
I
but we
think
don't know
that's
the
what-
rules.
I think that's what Woody is looking up.
He's trying to find out if it's.
I'm assuming
that's
it's
why
if
I-
your intention changes.
Right.
Well, my
The
intention
verbiage.
hasn't changed.
So your intentions...
Are you?
Oh, so he's trying to deceive Rycroft.
is... Yeah. I guess that's...
Come whisper in my ear, Dan. I didn't understand what you're trying to do.
You.
I'm trying.
He's saying no, so that Rycroft thinks he's not going to kill him.
But
he
he-
still intends to kill him, on the inside. But he's just
it's a
trying to say
deception.
it's a
It's a
deception on Rycroft, not on Ozymandias.
Right.
Roll me
It's a deception on Rycroft
Yeah.
and us.
And
actually.
So roll me an insight, you.
Fuck the twisted web. The woven web of lies. How do you plan on soloing this fucking dude?
Because we won't help.
Yeah, I definitely won't be helping him. I might help him.
Infuse strike on the Archon?
Swear to God, guys.
He's an Archon?
Not yet. No.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Yet.
That's his final form.
Sassy! Don't make me assume my ultimate form.
A 6.
This is the going
6.
15.
You see there's conflict in him.
That is conflicted.
Rycroft,
I sense
as you shake your head to Rycroft,
yeah.
he looks you in the eyes. I understand it's a hard decision.
Literally, it's Harris's
While they're staring deeply into each other's eyes, I cast Charm Person on Leonidas.
This is spicy meatball. Put my glasses on so I can see.
Serving
all
of oregano and fucking pepper. Let's
Okay.
go.
Is there a save?
Yes,
give it a
it
second.
is.
Give it a second.
I'm gonna pull up my spell.
Which is a wisdom save.
Better than charisma. Wisdom save?
Mm-hmm.
Roll down.
8.
Uses his reaction. Rycroft. You see the iridescent eye flash. Counterspell.
Counter.
You see.
Did he roll perception to see that I was doing it?
Yep. Quickly saw you. Went back to you. I know it's a hard decision. I want to be of your own accord. If you feel this is what you must do, I will not stop you. But if we can work together, we actually could do some good. And I could help you where others are only trying to use you.
Can I roll an insight check on that?
On Rycroft?
Yeah.
I want to as well.
Go
Yeah.
right ahead.
Yeah. Very, very fat, very large inside.
13.
11.
13.
Hang on. I have higher than both of that. 15. 16, sorry.
Having Henry Cavill stare deeply into your eyes and say those very those words
Soothing
with so
words.
much conviction.
I feel calm.
And you all
I felt
believe
a
it.
love a little more.
I was gonna say, calm. I don't know about. Something's been stirred.
Yeah, something.
Leonidas,
Deep in the loins.
what is it that I can help you with?
I have. I'm sorry.
The
I
whales.
can't with the whales.
creaking ship.
I can't with the whales. I have been offered something already that unless you have exactly what it is for all of us
He does.
right now that you can give us right now.
What is it you need?
Doing math.
Don't hurt yourself.
8. Yes. 8. 9. 10.
How many of us have?
Nope,
Six.
just let him.
6.
So-
And then we need.
You can just say what. You don't need to give me an exact number.
I don't know what I'm allowed to say around you and what I'm not allowed to say around
I'm
you.
not.
knows
I'm not
everything.
going to hold you to a specific number of something.
You need
We need
temporite.
temporite. Now.
A lot of it.
A lot of it.
Alright.
We need enough for everyone in this room, not you, to go.
Well, if he gets his eye back, he can do it.
Well, whatever. You do whatever you want.
I can do you one better.
Can you do it for me right now?
Right now for me is different than right now for you. Give me.
I don't know what that means. What is
I've been around a long time.
Time
Sure.
turner bullshit.
right now?
We could. I'm gonna level with you, Leonidas. I have a lot I want to do. There are a lot of people I want to help. And I would be happy to have you all as allies. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Leonidas. Look at me. I can't give you that temporite right now. But if you help me with one thing,
I'm, to be honest with you, I'm quite tired of helping people.
I could get you to wherever you want to go with as many people as you want, as many times as you need it. No temporite required. Just...
I don't need that.
He's saying that he will be our ferryman if we can get him his eye back, and then we don't have to do a wild goose chase for
We don't
temporary.
even have to go to Revan.
Sure, I don't. I'm not in a mindset to do a wild goose chase.
Correct.
So therefore,
I
we
haven't.
get there right away.
We are currently on a wild goose chase.
And the person who has the eye is the one we
And
signed
we
into
will
contract
continue
with.
to be on another wild goose chase.
No, they're here.
He just said that we would. He said,
Ozymandias has the eye. He's here
We
in the
already
city.
know where, the thing
And-
is, Leonidas says we know where the eye is. We don't know where the temporite is. We have a general idea, but it's harder to get that much temporite. This is a more streamlined way to
I'm
get
not-
to your daughter and
I'm
to get
not
to
in-
your wife.
No, the streamline
He was
has
promised
been given. Is
temporary.
promised. I was promised what I was told, and I was promised a certain thing. Right now, I'm being told that I could do something else to then get something else.
But you are playing into the hands of the people who took your family.
That is
If
true.
you
That
do
is
that.
true. Directly true. Not even.
And he just told you you were being
Questionable.
used.
We are your friends. We are attempting to lead you down the correct
You
path.
just tried to cast something on me.
I fucking did because you don't have control over yourself. And you need to.
I don't appreciate people casting things.
May
on
I
me.
say something?
That's fine.
No, it's not fine.
You're not wanting to is fine. I don't give a shit about
No,
what
you don't
think
give
of
a
me.
shit. You
No,
don't.
I don't.
Oh, let's not make it about that.
Well,
I'm saying that I'm trying to
moment.
help you. I don't care
A
if you're
moment,
upset
a moment,
with-
please.
Who are you?
He's a pretty cool guy.
Fuck you.
Sorry.
It's okay, written ask.
I don't like the people you made a deal with. They don't like me. The exact person you made a deal with, we could get him in this room right now. We kick the shit out of him. And then, I'm assuming one of his most prized objects is my eye.
This is right now.
The only thing to get him here right now is you to say something and mean it. And I promise you, Leonidas, I will get you to your family if it's the last thing I do.
I've been told that by a lot of different people.
And that will be
It's
the
hard.
last.
It's hard to trust anyone anymore.
I understand.
I don't think you do.
But we do.
We do.
I had a family in the first iteration, Leonidas.
I
Maybe still do. No. I'm explaining. I lost them. And I worked just as hard as you to get back to them. So, of anybody in this room right now, I am the one who knows how you feel. And trust me, because I've made the same mistake you are about to. There is a better way, and it involves saying something and meaning it.
To answer your question, no.
No. What?
I don't intend to kill you.
And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Was it a lie?
Hell yeah, guys! Okay, so everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us. It was a shorter session. We're gonna do a little bit of birthday festivities as a family here for little old me. So thank you so much for hanging out with us, everybody. We will see you for our season finale next week. So please
Cocking of Ozymandias.
mark your calendars. Have a good time.
Tell all of your friends that haven't caught up to catch up.
Catch the fuck up. We love you so much. All the new people who came in. I saw a few new people.
You folks.
Yeah, I forgot the name. Dragon. It was Dragon something, right? Dragon.
Dragon Age.
Dragon underscore
game.
Shifter. Nice to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming in. But thank you all so much. Have a wonderful week. Be safe. Have fun. And tell a friend you love them. Spread some joy. And we will see you with Ava next week. Love you guys.
Bye.